Season 3 starts October 1st, and crypto has been the hot selling point. The cryptic message from Play Apex on Twitter said that crypto couldn't have made it into the games by the qualifying matches. Crypto couldn't have qualified into the games to be a fighter. It also explained that the reason he was hacking the space elevator, hacked the tower, was because he was trying to find evidence to clear his name that the kidnapping of his sister wasn't his fault. And that he hoped that by hacking and crashing the space elevator into Kings Canyon, that it would have been enough damage to close Kings Canyon. And by closing Kings Canyon, he hoped to get, by hacking his credentials, past the Syndicate as a legend, to get to a new planet by a dropship. Apparently, once the space tower crashed into the planet and hit Kings Canyon, was supposed to destroy it. That's what the repulsor tower, bringing in all the animals, bringing in the Leviathan and the Flyers, was supposed to do enough damage to absolutely destroy Kings Canyon, shut down the games, so that way he can get to New Dawn, which for right now is what we understand as the new planet, most likely the home planet of the Syndicate. And by going to this planet also means that we're probably going to get a new map. More or less, Kings Canyon is probably going to stay around. I don't think it's going to change. I don't think they're going to have... I'm pretty sure they'll probably still do the special town takeovers in the canyon. They'll probably also do some in the new map, New Dawn. But as far as them actually destroying Kings Canyon or having the space space elevator crash into the planet and wipe it out, and whatever damages there are still playable, they might do that along with the new planet, or they may just leave Kings Canyon as it is to keep it as a playable map. It depends on how much damage was done. But what the new means is that originally files back probably at the beginning of September, maybe late October, there was files found for a PVE, which was player versus environment game mode. Now, this mode was originally found with files containing Titans, new enemies, and wall running. Now, since Apex has put in so much effort into Crypto's backstory and why he's doing it, why he's trying to take down the Syndicate, or at least find the files to include his name, I believe that this PvE is going to be a small story. I don't think it's going to come like a huge Titanfall, like Titanfall 2 story. I think it's going to be a little tiny one, because there was only 10 rounds that were data mined out of the game files. Now, the enemies that were found were a Grunt Shield Captain, a Spectre, a Reaper, a Special Forces Sniper, Blisk Titan, a Target Titan, a Prowler and Alpha Prowler, a Goliath Stalker, a Crimson Elite, a Swamp Spider, and an Infected Spider. Now, if you remember those giant honeycomb looking things that are out there by the labs out there, I can't remember quite what it's called, but if you know where those are, I believe that's where the Swamp Spider and probably the Infected Spider are going to be. I believe the spiders are going to be part of Kings Canyon. I believe those are going to be something new to the fight, give it a little bit of spice up, something else to fight against. Like getting a gunfight with a player and having that spider come out and bite you, like affect you, that slowly drains your health, would be a nice little feature. It'd definitely be a little bit terrifying depending on how big this sucker is. Also, with the wall running and the Titans, it didn't exactly, actually, it was data find that Titan calls, to where we could physically call in a Titan, was part of the challenges to be completed. And it also had like different pistol shots, sniper shots, headshots, travel this distance, that kind of stuff. Also, it didn't really go too much in depth to the wall running per se, like how that was going to work, if it was just going to be for the PvE or the Battle Royale. Personally, I would think the wall running would be a good add-in for the Battle Royale as well as the story mode. Now, whether or not it's going to be, it'll probably work the way Titanfall did. I'm not sure if they'll add a double jump to it, which I believe would probably help it a lot and give it a more Titanfall feel. It already has a decent feel, but we kind of need that little bit extra. That it would also give another skill for players to master. Being able to double jump, you know, though, if you imagine doing a double jump on top of Octane's jump pad, that'd be pretty decent. I mean, that also helps you clear the ring and also give you even more distance. Because how many times you've been trying, like you're the last person left in the squad, just got a fight, trying to race the ring, respawn your teammates, and you have to jump over another team that's sitting there waiting on you, waiting for the ring to close to trap you, or just because they're there waiting, or maybe they're even fighting somebody and you just don't want them. That extra double jump gives you that much more distance. Do something kind of cool.
Reloading.
I think that's about it. Yeah, so that Season 3 is definitely looking to be like an awesome. I don't know how to brain for it. It's gonna look to be like an awesome addition to the game. It's definitely gonna use most which makes it though unfortunately we haven't seen any game files that still say the solo mode is going to be made permanent, but they still have a lot to go through. Actually, we do have that new weapon, was the charge rifle. The charge rifle is an anti-Titan, which also kind of brings it back a more credibility that the Titans in that PVE mode, whether or not it's PVE, just a simple PVE mode, or if it's going to be a full story mode, it still gives a little bit extra. But it's also going to be used as a single shot charge sniper rifle. Or it's probably not going to be single shot, but it's going to take time to power up, so it's going to basically be like, I would say it probably adds on an extra 5 seconds to a Kraber's bolt lock charge is probably how long it's going to take to charge up, and depending on how hard you charge it up, how high it is, probably will max out your distance and how much damage you do. Now, whether they haven't quite said this weapon's only going to be found in care packages, I think it's only going to be a care package weapon. I don't think you're going to be able to find them all over the ground, because I don't think it'd be worth running if it was. Now, the L-Star, I believe, should have been found all over the ground. They could have knocked off the damage a little bit and just gave it regular energy rounds. That's me and fine. The charge rifle, this one says, this one says care package weapon, or like one of the dropship packages, care package. Yeah, one of those, one of them. That it screams. There's also a few other weapons that were data mined that the game files haven't really said much, and their inclusion to the game hasn't been added yet. Those weapons were the Sidewinder, SMR, the Archer, EPG-1, charge rifle, the R6 softball AAGL, the Volt, which so far that one also hasn't been. The Volt was actually demoed, or not demoed, it was shown with the Halloween event there at the GameStop event, where they had the Gibraltar skin that made him look like Frankenstein. So there's already planned for a Halloween event. And there's also been a fan made idea of a night mode for the games. Now, that'd be kind of cool, and that'd be an awesome Halloween event. Whether or not that has any stock to it, I don't know. But it's still kind of good. That's honestly all I have right now for news on Apex. September 25th, we got 5 days for this thing rocks and rolls. If you didn't see it, I also made a fan-made video on like a Titanfall story mission on crypto, and I used some awesome gameplay. I accidentally enabled Psycho mode and actually got 11 kills. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you want to check out the link to the story made video, I have a link for it in the description. As always, hopefully you found this enlightenful, I guess, what it is, or maybe answer some of the questions you had. And always, I'll see you later.